people? Let's see.
It's so different because
I don't see the Katzifs here. Are the Dons here? Dowmans are? Yeah. Lauren and Jacob are. He's not here yet? Because he was scheduled to do one. Is Geffen here? Geffen Nardia? Okay. Zane's here, Lillian's here, Lauren's here. Awesome, okay. Oh boy. Sophia Alma here. Not yet. And then Katzifs I don't see yet. Zeedles. Do they have a part? It's next week. Next week. No.
You heard about the whole thing that finally got put together last week.
I was so sorry there was nothing I could do. Talk about it later. I'm gonna go live. I have my puzzle box. It's like awkward. I know, I never not show up.
All right, you about ready?
Okay, guys.
Awesome. All right. Shana Tova, everyone. Welcome. Great to have all of you here. Special welcome for all of our readers. Thank you so much for taking part in our family and youth service. You will notice there's no prayer book. The prayer book is all visual. You'll be able to follow along with all of the prayers. For those who are coming up with readings, don't worry, I have all the readings right here in this 3-ring binder, and I'll call you up by name. Hope you enjoy this service. I'm Rabbi Matt, Harriet Zazzaro, and Mike Skalka. They're always here for our religious school on Sundays, and we are so glad to have Eve Goldstein here, who was our music teacher along with Harriet for many, many, many years. I believe 20 plus years, give or take. So we've got a full complement of folks here, and Steve Koenigsberg and Nicole Skalka on the tech in the back. We thank our tech crew. We're going to open up with Cantor Julie Silver's Apples and Honey. Who's had apples and honey so far on Rosh Hashanah? Yes, we had some last night. Always tasty, always sticky, always gooey, and always fun. Let's sing Apples and Honey.
Record.
If you're gonna eat an apple, 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 don't forget to have some honey, 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 honey. Apples and honey, it may sound funny. You can make the New Year sweet and sunny, eating apples and honey. You can go and ask the rabbi, 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 why we bid the old Jew goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We start a new year, the shofar we hear. Every year it's in the month of Tishrei. Don't you know that it's the first day? Apples and honey, it may sound funny. You can make the New Year sweet and sunny, eating apples and honey. Tell your sister or your brother, brother, brother. Tell your father or your mother, mother, mother. L'shana Tova, it's Rosh Hashanah. We're spending the new year with each other. sister, brother, father, mother. Apples and honey, it may sound funny. You can make the New Year sweet and sunny, eating apples and honey. Eating apples and honey. Eating apples and honey.
It's like the Three Amigos with the three guitars. I love it. I love it. All right. So we are now going to sing Lishanah. It's so easy to read that Hebrew. It's like going up and down. It has no vowels and it's colorful. But I can tell you that it says Lishanah Tova Tikatevu, that will have a sweet year and will be written into that Sefer HaChaim, that book of life.
Lashana Tova Tikatevu, Lashana Tova Tikatevu, Tikatevu, Lehi Tachemu.
All right. We are going to read, and you can feel free to read along with me right there. Today is a beginning, the beginning of a new Jewish year. Like many new beginnings, a new year brings hope and excitement. Today is also a holy day, a day to celebrate God's creation of the world, a day to say thank you to God for the world God has created for us. Like many beginnings, we enter the year with new hopes and new emotions, with hopes that we'll do our best to make this year a good one, with hopes that this year will bring us more love, more health, and more peace. I'm going to call up our next two readers. First, Lillian Schachter is going to come up for a reading, and immediately following, Zane Wilby is going to come up for a reading. So feel free to come on up.
For centuries, our people have been welcoming the new year with great blasts of the shofar, like the ring of the school bell, the sound of an alarm clock, or a siren in the street. The shofar is a wake-up call for Jewish people. It is a reminder for us to come together as a community and celebrate the holiday time and all of God's gift for us.
Wonderful. Great job. All right, Zane. All right, you're reading from here to there.
Every day holds the beauty and wonder of the first day of creation. The high holy days remind us that new beginnings are precious and powerful. On this day, we begin our service with gratitude. We thank Adonai, the source of blessings, for the opportunity to start a new page of our individual stories.
Great job. Thank you, Zane, and thank you, Lillian, for those beautiful readings. And we will continue now with one of the songs that we regularly sing during the tefillah on Sunday mornings. It's usually found in the morning liturgy, the morning prayer book, and it's our prayer for study, la'asok, to do or to engage in b'divrei, words of Torah, the 5 books. So we're going to sing that now together.
La'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, kitchanu for mitzvotah v'tivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah 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 v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah b'divrei Torah v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah.
All right, now, right there, you'll see on the screen, Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They shall sing your praises together.
Ashrei Yoshvei V'techa Olei Hallelujah Selah Ashrei Yoshvei V'techa Olei Hallelujah Selah Ashrei 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 Yoshvei V'techa Ashrei 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 Yoshvei V'techa Happy are those who dwell in your house. They shall sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They shall sing your praises forever. Ashrei Yoshvei V'techa Olei Hallelujah Selah Ashrei Yoshvei V'techa Olei Hallelujah Selah.
All right, so a little bit of Jewish calisthenics. Up, down, we're going to rise for the Barhu, our call to prayer. Lie, 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Va'ed. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai. All right, my pleasure to call forward Simone Gladstone and Geffen Nardia. They'll each have a reading.
In love you bring light to the earth and its creatures. Your goodness renews the creation each day. Infinite, varied, and rich are your works, divine artist. All of them wrought with wisdom. The whole earth is teeming with life. Awestruck by the universe, work of your hands, let all life bless you, praise you, and celebrate the beauty of your lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer Hamarot. Blessed are you, Adonai, who creates light.
You love us with a great love, Adonai our God, and you treat us with great compassion. Light up our eyes with your Torah, focus our minds on your mitzvot, unite our hearts in love and honor for your name. Then we will never feel that we have not behaved properly. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Israel b'hava.
We thank Simone and Geffen for those readings, and now we're going to sing Jeff Klepper's Open Up Our Eyes, and then we're going to sing the Shema right after that.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you are one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kivod Malchuto, Leolam
Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Feel free to be seated. Now it's my pleasure to call forward Avi Berger, who's going to lead us in the Via Hafta. You shall love Adonai your God. And then we're going to sing a beautiful English arrangement of those words as well.
V'yavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol meyodecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anohi mitzahayon al levavecha v'shinamtam bevanecha v'dibarta bam V'shifteha v'beiteha, u'lefteha v'adere, u'shofeha u'kumeha, u'shartam le'ot ayadeha, v'ayudot akot beineneha, u'tatam al mezuzot beiteha, u'vishareha, leman tiskeru, Vasitem eko mitzvotai, v'hitem kedoshim Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem, asher hotzeiti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lahem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohehem.
Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hands, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorpost of your house and upon your gate, and upon your gate. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise, and when you rise.
All right, it's my pleasure now to call Lauren Dowman. She's going to read two readings. First, an introduction to our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha.
When God freed our ancestors from slavery in Egypt, they were trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Sea of Reeds. God parted the sea so that the Israelis could cross safely to the other side. When Moses, Miriam, and the Israelis saw that they were safe and free, they sang this song.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you so much, Laura. I'll call you up right after the singing of Mi Chamocha for your next reading.
Malechu techara uvaneka boche ayam lefnei Moshe. Ze eli anu ve'amaru, ze eli anu ve'amaru. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedam b'kodesh. Nora tehilo, osei feleh. Nora tehilo, osei feleh. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la la. Ya la la la. Ya la 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 la.
Lauren, come on up again. For our next reading, this is a fun reading. I like this one. Hopefully you will too.
Thank you, God, for our messy, crazy, and wonderful families. Thank you for allowing us to make deep and supportive connections with other people. Thank you for teaching us that belonging to a family is both beautiful blessing and a sacred responsibility. When we look around this room, we see that families are made in many ways, and we thank you for the diversity that exists in our extended congregational family.
Thank you so much. All right, now we are going to move right along to our standing prayers, the words of the tefillah, where we ask God to open our lips so we can share the prayers of the heart. Sophia Alaloff is going to lead the first two blessings of that. I'll ask all of us to rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagita hilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Bezocher Aseh Avot Ve'imachot, Umevi Gula Lifnei V'nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagin, Baruch atah Adonai, Avraham.
Great job. Great job. Sherry Casses going to lead us now in the English translation of that.
You are great, mighty, powerful, and God on high, who acts with loving kindness, creates everything, remembers the good deeds of our fathers and mothers, and we, with love, brings redemption to their children's children for sake of God's name.
And Zach Goldman is going to lead us in the Givurot.
Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol, ata rav lehoshia, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim berochev holim, umatir asurim, umakaye emunato lishenei afar. Michal mochal bal gevurot, umidom melach, melech memit, umakaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, ne'emanatai lahayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. We thank you, God, for the year that has passed. We tried to do our best, but our best was not always good enough. At times, we aimed too high and missed or forgot ourselves and did things we knew we should not do. We are sorry for our mistakes. A new year starts with this high holy day season. Help us, O God, to do the best we can with the gifts you have given us. Help us to use our strengths and our talents to make the world a better place for all.
Okay, feel free to be seated. Thank Shiri and Zach for leading us in the Avot, the Imahot for our ancestors and for strength. And now we're going to share a really fun song about the different sounds of the shofar that you're going to hear in just a couple minutes after we finish this song.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
Kind of call and response.
Tekiah, Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Shevarim.
Try that.
Shevarim. Tekiah.
Now you.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
Try that.
Shevarim, Shevarim, Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
Here's the big one.
Tekiah Gedolah.
Try it. Then three.
Shevarim, Shevarim.
And one.
Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy new, happy, happy, happy new, happy, happy, happy New Year.
That's a fun one. All right. Now, a really fun part of our service, we get to invite our shofar orchestra to come forward. Harriet has worked with the kids for a few weeks. We're so glad that our shofar orchestra is here. I'm going to sing the two blessings, the first for hearing the sound of the shofar, and then the second one, thanking God for allowing us to reach this time. And it has a special chant, which is a little bit different. It goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Take it away. Tekiah. Shivarim. Trua. Tekiah. Tekiah. Shivarim. Tekiah. Tekiah. Trua. Ready for the big one? Tekiah Gedolah. All right, let's say Yasher Koach. Well done. What an awesome shofar orchestra. That's great. And we're definitely going to have you back for Yom Kippur for the family service. And then also, it'll be great when we have you back for that. So, we will continue now by singing O Say Shalom.
Oh, say shalom b'mrama. Uya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Oh, say shalom b'mrama. Uya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
All right, we are now going to continue with our Torah service. And how about to open the ark? Avi Berger, want to come forward? And is Geffen still here? Geffen, come on. And Simone Gladstone is going to be holding the Torah when we make our way through the sanctuary in our processional. So you can come up now as well. All right, feel free to open the ark, please. Avinu Malkeinu, hear our voice. Avinu Malkeinu, we have missed the mark before you. Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our families. Avinu Malkeinu, help us bring an end to sickness, violence, and hunger. Avinu Malkeinu, let our hands overflow with your blessings. Avinu Malkeinu, help us write our names in the book of lives well lived. And we're going to sing Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu, Ki ein Avinu Malkeinu, Aneinu Vanenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omeid. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omeid. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimelut hasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimelut hasadim. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam Omeid, Ha'olam Omeid. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimelut hasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimelut hasadim, ve'al gimelut hasadim. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam Omeid, Ha'olam Omeid. On three things, on three things, on three things the world stands. On three things, on three things, Ha'olam Omeid, Ha'olam Omeid, Ha'olam Omeid.
Right there you have the blessings before and after the reading of the Torah. This is a very special Torah portion, and it's a real challenging one because it talks about a dad and the son and making a special offering, which thankfully ended up with just a ram that was offered. It's called the Akedah, or the binding of Isaac. I'm going to be reading the Torah scroll I'm actually going to be chanting it in a special singing mode or trope just for the high holidays. So you would just hear this on Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur, at least for the morning service as well. And what I'd like to do to call forward for the Aliyah, which are the blessings before and after, it's from the same Hebrew word, which means to go up, like to go upstairs and be on a bima. Also making Aliyah means if somebody wants to emigrate and live in Israel full-time and become an Israeli citizen, which every Jewish person can do, that's also called making Aliyah. So anybody who's here who would like to come up for the Aliyah, how about kids who are over bar and bat mitzvah age? I know we have a bunch of them here. So I'll ask you to come forward. Yay, come on up. And Avi, could I ask you to hold just this part? When you're at the beginning or the end, the Torah rollers, holy rollers, which are made out of wood, because they're called atzei chaim, and eitz is the Hebrew word for tree, they have a tendency, when you're at the beginning or the end of the Torah, to want to wind back on their own. So it's important to have somebody hold that. All right, so there's the blessing for the Aliyah there. You can also look on the screens. They're there as well. So I'll do a count from 3 just so we know when to start at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch. Okay, and away we go. Vayhi achar hadivarim ha'ele v'ha'elohim nisa et Avraham vayomer elav Avraham vayomer hineni vayomer kachna et bincha et yichidcha asher ahavta et Yitzchak V'lech lecha el eretz hamoria, v'alehu sham leola, el echad yarim, asher omar elecha, v'yashkem Avraham baboker, v'ychavosh et hamaro, v'yikach et shnei na'arav ito, v'et Yitzchak beno. Vayvaka atse olam, vayakom vayelech el hamakom. All right, that's just a little bit of the reading for the Torah for the high holidays, and hopefully you hear it was a little bit different of kind of a singing mode than the regular chanting of the Torah. Now I'll ask all of our B'nai Mitzvah who have graced the bima to share the closing blessing. So in Hebrew, when you think somebody's done a good job, you say strength to you, and that's Yasher Koach. So let's say Yasher Koach to all the folks up here. It was wonderful having you share this beautiful moment of Torah with all of us. Shana Tova. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. With the Torah still before us, it's customary to offer a special prayer of healing. And if there are any individuals that you'd like to share, either aloud or in your heart, feel free to do so at this time. This is for healing and strength. Dear God, we're thinking about all of those people who are in need of healing, just as you helped our ancestors, Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob, Rachel, and Leah. Please help all those who are feeling unwell. Surround our loved ones with care like a warm blanket and be like a soft pillow under their head. Share your strength and love with them so that they do not feel alone and scared. I'll ask all of us to rise. Zach is going to lift the Torah. It is very heavy on the left side, as you will feel in just a couple moments.
Zota Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael Al-pi Adonai be'ad Moshe V'zota Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael Al-pi Adonai be'ad Moshe. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Everybody, shalom, 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 shalom.
And now at this time, my pleasure to call forward Zach. I should have just left you up here because you and Simone are going to share some words about the two different youth groups we have. So feel free to come forward.
Hi, everyone. I'm Zach Goldman, as I'm sure you just heard Rabbi Matt mention a second ago, and I'm the president of the senior youth group. So I'd like just a little bit of time to tell you about the youth group, and I'll keep it short, I promise. So this year it's a little bit different. We have two different youth groups. The first one, if you're in 3rd through 5th grade, is the Katan Tanim, or as it's known in English, the young youth group. And the wonderful Simone Gladstone over here runs that group, and she will touch on that in just 1 second. But if you're in middle or high school, you're under my jurisdiction. And my wise mentor, Mr. Avi Nardia, will probably say you're in good hands, but that may be a strong word. Anyway, now for the exciting part of the speech is the activities. In the past, we've run various off-campus events such as go-karting, paintball, and even rock climbing. We've also hosted a bunch of on-campus activities in our newly renovated youth lounge right over there. For example, we've had barbecues, bonfires, and movie nights. And if you take a look at the flyers that are out on our bulletin board right outside of the social hall, you will see two of our upcoming events. First one is the Reverse Tashlich, which is a beach cleanup, and a bowling night, which are on October 2nd and November 13th, respectively. You guys can also get 2 bright future service hours for the Reverse Tashlich beach cleanup, so if you want a fun way to earn some volunteer hours with your Hebrew school friends, consider joining us for that. It's really as simple as this. If you'd like a relaxed Jewish community of kids to hang out with on Sunday afternoons, I'd strongly encourage you to try us out and fill out the membership forms that are, again, on that bulletin board. You can hand it in to either Simone Avi, who's sitting right there, or myself after the service. And thank you all for listening to my short senior youth group update. Have a happy new year. L'Shana Tova.
Hi everyone, I'm Simone Gladstone. I'm a senior in high school and president of the Ketantanim youth group. Being a part of this youth group, I've been part of it for 8 years. Being a part of it has built up my relationship with my fellow classmates and kids across the grades. It was an outlet where I could become more engaged with my Jewish identity and have fun with events with Jewish lessons behind them. So I'm very pleased to say that the Ketantanim youth group is open again after a long pause because of COVID. Any children between 3rd and 5th grade are able to join, and by Zach said, filling out the application on their youth group bulletin board. The first kickoff event's actually going to be this October 23rd, right after Sunday school, going to 2 p.m. It'll be in the youth lounge. It's the far end of the outside classrooms. There'll be food, fun, games, and a little bit of a craft. Parents are also invited to come learn about the younger youth group and hear what other events might be coming up. This year we plan to have a lot of food, fun, and great games and crafts happening each month, and we have all the dates are known, so they're also posted on the bulletin board. Most of the events will be held in the youth lounge for the Ketantanim youth group, but a few will be combined and off, not at the synagogue, like the Maple Lanes bowling event that will be coming up in November. That'll be at a secondary location, and yeah. On behalf of the youth group board, we cannot wait to start a sweet new year with a lot of fun and games. Shana Tova, everyone.
Thank you, Zach and Simone, for giving us updates, and it's really exciting to have the Ketantanim. I remember when I was in JCC preschool, they called it Ketantan, long, long, long ago. Here's something. Oh, I got some water. That was just a pit stop. I think I found my friend Rabbi Love, who's come by for a visit on Rosh Hashanah. Rabbi Love, it is so awesome to see you. Shana Tova. You having a good New Year so far?
Thank you. Shana Tova and good Yom Tov to you and the congregation. It's a pleasure to be here for the holidays. It's been so busy where I am in Florida. I'm glad my congregation in Jupiter lets me come here from time to time. And boy, it's great to be back with you all.
Thanks, Rabbi Love. By the way, did you say that your congregation was in Jupiter? That's a pretty funny name for a town. How'd they come up with that one?
Well, Florida is known for its space coast. And I know that NASA is in Houston. As in Houston, we have a problem. But I don't think there's a town called Mars nearby. But between you and me, I think it's called Jupiter because there are a lot of Jews.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense to me. That's a good one.
So, Nu, what's going on here at Avat Shalom? I've been reading your articles in the Nir Tamid newsletter. That's a catchy name, Eternal Light. And I see you using a visual prayer book. How's that been?
Well, I think it's a little bit lighter for our congregants. They have less to hold, you know. And I think it's been going out, doing well so far. No tomatoes have been thrown at us or at the screen yet. So I think overall we're doing okay.
Good. Wow, I've never heard the shofar on Erev Rosh Hashanah. What a great way to bring in the new year. The shofar has such a magical sound.
I know. Whenever I was a kid growing up, the shofar always brought back such good memories. I remember in the temple where I grew up, there was a big sculpture of a shofar, and it was kind of hung on the side of the wall, and whenever I heard the sounds of the shofar, the tekiah, the shavarim, the truah, the tekiah gedolah, that big one, I always thought that the sound was actually coming right from out of that shofar. What do you think of that?
Speaking of memories, I'm sure that these fine folks would love to hear our new song. It's all about the magical sound of the shofar, the beauty of Rosh Hashanah, and singing those great melodies year after year.
I think that's great. Let's hear that song right now. Let's all get up and dance all around to a magical sound that you've heard before, because it was heard a long, long time ago. The shofar will blow, ah, the shofar will blow, ah, sing it again. Let's all get up and dance to a sound, to a magical sound that you've heard before, because it was heard a long, long time ago. The shofar will blow, ah, the shofar will blow. Lift up your hearts and chant me some Torah. Just make sure that it's in high holiday trope, because it was sung a long, long time ago. High holiday trope, ah, high holiday trope, ah, sing it again. Lift up your hearts and chant me some Torah. Just make sure that you use high holiday trope, because it was sung a long, long time ago. High holiday trope, ah, high holiday trope. Die, die, da, die, da, die, die, da, die, da, die, da, die, da, die, die, da, da, die. Because it was heard a long, long time ago. The shofar will blow, ah, the shofar will blow, ah, high holiday trope, ah, high holiday trope, ah, the shofar will blow, ah, the shofar will blow, ah, high holiday trope, ah, high holiday trope. Oh, that was a fun song Rabbi loved. Did you like that a lot?
That was a great song and a powerful message. Well, thanks for having me here to share the holidays with the congregation. I hope that all of you have a good, sweet, and happy New Year.
Well, I hope you have a sweet and happy New Year, too. Where should I place you? I think I will place you on one of these chairs right here so you're nice and comfortable for the rest of the service. He has a nice tallis, too. Kind of looks like me, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so once again, some announcements. First, thank you to Eve, to Harriet, to Mike, and our tech crew, Steve and Nicole. If you're interested in coming to our second day Rosh Hashanah service, it's here in the sanctuary tomorrow at 10 a.m. And you've already heard about the reverse tashlich on Sunday, and if there are any updates that we need to make, they will be made via the internet. We're now going to conclude with a classic closing song, the words of Ein Keloheinu, there is none like our God. Let's stand up, stretch a little bit, and join us as we sing Ein Keloheinu.
Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadoneinu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Mi Eloheinu, Mi Kadoneinu, Mi Kemalkeinu, Mi Kemoshienu, No Del Eloheinu, No Del Adoneinu, No Del Emalkeinu, No Del Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adoneinu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adoneinu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu.
Thank you so much for coming to our Rosh Hashanah Youth and Family Service. We really hope that you enjoyed us. Please stay safe out there with all of your preparations. Our health and our safety are certainly very, very, very important. And our walkout song is going to be Dan Nichols' B'Tselem Elohim.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 We all got a life to live. We all got a gift to give. Just open your heart and let it out. We all got a piece to bring. We all got a song to sing. Just open your heart and let it out. Yeah, when I reach out to you and you to me, we become B'Tselem Elohim. When we share our hopes and our dreams, each one of us B'Tselem Elohim. We all got a tale to tell. We all wanna speak it well. Just open your heart and let it out. We all got a mountain to climb. We all got a truth to find. Just open your heart and let it out. Yeah, when I reach out to you and you to me, we become B'Tselem Elohim. When we share our hopes and our dreams, each one of us B'Tselem Elohim. Reshit bara Elohim. Reshit bara Elohim. Reshit bara Elohim. All our hopes and all our dreams. Reshit bara Elohim. Each one of us B'Tselem Elohim. Reshit Each one of us, B'Tselem Elohim. Each one of us, B'Tselem Elohim. Each one of us, B'Tselem Elohim.
Shana Tova, everyone.
Shana Tova.